Right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is a special edition. Your brother Aka is going to be delivering a beautiful breathing and movement awareness kriya centered around or centering our energy around stillness. Yeah, coming to that place of authentic stillness. This is a practice we did in our Wednesday circle gathering, where I like to say, gather around the spring waters of the ancient teachings of now. And we bring our hearts together virtually and connect these teachings so that we can utilize them in this present time and awakened into our true infinite creative capacity. Awaken that and spread it out in the name of love. Yeah, spread it out in the name of love. So we're going to begin our practice today. This is our pranayama practice, and this may be an ongoing endeavor to share these breathing practices that we get into during our sacred circles. It was so powerful today to have so many medicine people and just having a deep sense of an awakening of this love, this power of true love that we identify with my clients and I in the spiritual empowerment training as that union of consciousness and prana or life force, as we take those yogic teachings, looking at that union as really this expression of love, because without that union of consciousness and prana within us, we wouldn't have life. We wouldn't have a life to experience, and we wouldn't have this love to share as a hug, or all of the other ways that love expresses itself in this realm. So we're moving into this breath with an awareness that we are drinking in this consciousness and prana. And based on our topic today of freeing the mind to flow with life, that we can flow with this respiration that brings us an awareness of being there at the beginning. When you get to the bottom of that exhale, sense the stillness, prana and consciousness. Feel the flow of it as you begin or birth into the inhale or exhale. And as you come to the end of either, really get a sense of that stillness and get a sense of this rebirthing so that you can carry that into your life where the circumstances of life may have it, that there are memories that have patterned themselves in our nervous system. And now we have that box that we live in. We gave the example, if you listen to the lecture, of an elephant as a baby being tied to a very strong stake with a chain. And as it grows big and strong, it can now be tied to a wooden stake in the ground with a rope. Even though it has the strength to pull it out, it is still within the memory patterns of the mind's records received as a baby. And it operates within those parameters rather than the expansive energy of its strength and power to move about as it will. So we want to erase these patterned behaviors that subconsciously hold us back from accessing our infinite creative potential, which opens up abilities to bring solutions to the problems we face. And in our lecture, we talked about answering or asking, that question that helps to open up the mind to be aware of these opportunities to be infinite by the answers that come as inspiration and intuition. And we had this question. So for those of you that didn't make the lecture or the download, really, that there was this, let's see, I recall it. How can I use this life to experience being in harmony with my soul? For me, and as I work with others to be spiritually empowered, we recognize the soul is that higher aspect of our being that we are one with. It's not separate from, right? How can I use this life to be in harmony with my soul? Recognizing that question will open up its union with the answers. And as we experience that union, to me, that's where the miracles show up. And these are the teachings I've been experiencing around healing the mind, as it's your brother here has gone through childhood traumas that are more from a developmental standpoint. You know, when there's things going on in the home at a very young age and you don't have control of your own consciousness, you're part of the consciousness of what's going on in the family nucleus. And when those situations are tumultuous, it can create disturbances in how the nervous system connects with its original design. Yeah, you have a lot of energies that have come in there. And that can affect the way we comprehend, can affect the way we think, the pace at which we think. So these set of breathing exercises are also involved in bringing the restorative energy to the nervous system, clearing the heart center, right? Clearing this aspect of the energy center called the arc line. And so therefore, when clearing these subtle channels, we can have more of a subtle awareness of our experience on earth. And therefore, we can come into more refined expressions in response to our abilities. And the very disturbing energies, we can begin to focus through that, so we're no longer affected by the disturbance. We can go to the place, as Malidoma Selme says, we can go to that subtle place in the invisible realm and restore balance. In this case, we're going to the subtle realm of respiration. It is so subtle that this is the energy that gives us the ability to be, but it is a subtle energy. So when we focus on that subtle energy in that way, then the gross disturbances in the physical world will calm. Why? Because we're not giving them energy. Right? We're not giving the disturbances energy. We're focusing our attention on the subtle energy that brings us life. Okay? So before we embark on this pranayama journey and get this nourishment, we'll be here about probably about 11 minutes or so in the practice, flowing through each movement, bringing the palms together. We're going to simply tune in with the sound that generated out of the pure consciousness. Oh, see if you can feel that A at the beginning. Oh, going to the U and the M. Feel the energy rise. As you vibrate the M. Do it all on one breath. We'll go for the 4 directions, pressing the palms together. Press your thumbs into the sternum so you can have a sense of your body vibrating. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to begin. Oh. 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 Last one. Oh. Inhale. Lift the muscles of the pelvic floor as long as you're not on your cycle or pregnant. Just feel the vibration continuing. Exhale. So we're going to place our hands flat like so, facing the earth. There's about a right angle between the elbow and the upper arm. And the upper arm is resting against the ribs. Okay. Get you so you can see this. Okay. And we're going to be moving our hands like so, like we're bouncing a ball. And just begin to feel this rhythm, and then we'll talk about where the breath is with this movement. The eyes will be closed, and you'll have a sense that you're feeling the earth. If you're sitting in a chair like me, you're just feeling your feet flat on the earth. If you're sitting in easy pose, feel your hips on the earth. If you want to add to the visual, maybe you sense that there are roots, like you root into the earth at the hips or at the feet and the legs. They melt into roots and you feel really connected to Mother Earth like a tree. And one of your favorite trees may come to mind and you can see that connection at the bottom of the tree spreading as its roots are received into Mother Earth. And so now you want to pick up the pace and you want the breath to match the pace. Somewhat of a breath of fire. Now, never move the hands faster than you can match the movement with the breath. Creating coherence here as you are moving up towards the shoulder and down to parallel with the earth with the forearm. Like you're playing a fast rhythm on the drum. As you gather your rhythm and synchronization between the breath and the hands, maybe you can pick up the pace. Last few seconds. So if you have it in you and your body will allow, see if you can speed up. Really clearing that heart center. Sweeping it clear, releasing any cords from the past that you know don't belong to you. Any energies, when I say cords, any energies, just feel them being swept away into the hands of the Creator to recycle. You've gotten your lessons, you know your skills and lessons learned, you can release. Last few seconds. Okay, placing the hands flat, facing the earth, inhale deeply. Hold that breath, lift the muscles of the pelvic floor, draw the navel point in and up, letting the shoulders relax, tuck in the chin, sip some air, hold. Feel the earth. Tune in as you exhale. Feel the presence of the earth supporting you. Feel your body and have an awareness of gratitude that this vessel was given to you, programmed with regenerative intelligence and infinite creative capacity, given to you freely to walk about the earth and have an experience of life. While you were in the womb, it was given to you freely. Melt into a few breaths of gratitude. See if you can hear the respiration. And now just touch the thumb and the index finger, face the palms up. And if you're sitting, rest them on your thighs facing up. Or if you're sitting in easy pose, you can straighten the arms and rest the wrist on the knees, facing the palms up. Feeling your deep love and gratitude for this earthly energy that gives you strength, stability, flexibility, and the opportunity to use your infinite creative potential, to use the power of your voice to tell a story. Without this body, you wouldn't be able to tell your story. At least in the way life is designed in this body and the time of now, and using the resonant chambers of your vocal cords. Really feel grateful. All right, the next movement, we'll keep the upper arms by the ribs. The angle at the elbows is about 45. And from your midline, you come out about 45 degrees, palms facing you. And then there's this inward motion, sweeping that heart center clean. All right, inward motion. And it gets vigorous and rapid. And the breath is similar. Close your eyes. And at this time, feel the cosmos. Feel the stars. Feel yourself floating on a lotus flower, secure, stable, strong, in your own flow and current that is in harmony with the rest of the stars, radiant, contributing your light as you experience your connection to the light of other stars. And allow the movement to give you an awareness of sweeping this energy center clean as you feel the movement of the air. Feel the release. Lighten your load, no longer needing to carry these memories. Sure to keep the shoulders relaxed. Allow the shoulder blades to float down, create space. Last few seconds, if you have it available, speed up. Feel the presence of the stars around you, beautiful colors of the cosmos. Feel your presence sweeping your heart center clear. Feel the radiance begin to grow. Spreading into the beauty of the life you get a chance to create, releasing the ideas of the past, even if it's as recent as 10 minutes ago. Just let it go. Step into what you can create. Clear the space. Bring the hands to the beginning position. Inhale deeply. Hold the breath. Lift the muscles of the pelvic floor if you're not on your moon time or pregnant. Draw the navel point in and up. Tuck in the chin. Relax the shoulders. Sip some air. Hold. Exhale. Hold the position. Allow the breath to relax. And just sense the cosmos, sense the stars, sense your presence, sense your infinite capacity to be present as a star, as a sun, S-U-N. In Spanish, you say soul. Mighty interesting that it matches the higher aspect of your being, S-O-U-L, S-O-L. So feel yourself as a radiant being, radiating into all the areas of your life that appear to be dark or challenging, knowing you are connected to a creative force that allows you to ask of yourself, what am I here to do? How can I use this situation so that I experience being in harmony with my soul? All right, your last inhale. And just bring, let's get with that radiance of the sun. Let's bring this Surya Mudra, the ring finger and the thumb together. Palms facing up. Just take a few deep breaths here. Feel yourself expansive. As you hear the question, how can I use this life I've been given so that I experience being harmony with my soul? In harmony with my soul. Feel the opening of the doorway of life, expanding with your breath as you inhale. And as you exhale, sensing your ability to generate sound and create. So hear the sound of your breath. Let all the sounds that you hear from my end, from your side, let all the sounds draw you deeper, deeper into the sound of your breath. Beautiful. In this neighborhood, that's the sound of progress as they are developing other living communities. So let us take that energy of expansion and development and look at the ways we can be in harmony with our soul and use our infinite creative potential as we come into the last move. Our palms are going to be facing up. Arms are going to be stretched out at shoulder level. We're going to be bringing the arms up. So I'll let you see that. Bringing the arms up. So they're about, the bottom hand is about 4 to 6 inches above your crown. And we're going to inhale down, exhale up, and we're going to alternate the hands. Close the eyes. Find your pace, find your rhythm. Feel the prana and consciousness feeding the movement with strength and energy. You're clearing the energy of your arc line, one of the energy bodies. arc line will protect you when it's activated and enlivened and energized. It'll protect you from the vibratory field of negative thoughts, whether it is yours or any that you are sensitive to in the collective field of consciousness. Those that may be around you, if you're a teacher or someone that is in service, it's very beautiful and powerful to clear your space. This arc line is the halo that you see in many ancient drawings and paintings of awakened beings. Last few seconds, really activate yourself. You're activating the lymphatic system, particularly in the communication between the cranial mind and the heart mind, creating that coherence. Last few seconds, deepen into it. Beautiful. Inhale, stretch the arms out, reach through the fingertips, extend beyond the walls, unconfined, tapped into infinite intelligence. Feel the heart open. Exhale. Inhale. Really reach. Heart opening, supported by the infinite intelligence of prana and consciousness. Lift the muscles of the pelvic floor. Sip a little air. Hold. Feel yourself steady. Exhale. Hold the arms up. Last time. Squeeze the air out comfortably. Inhale. On your body. Hold. Lift the muscles of the pelvic floor. Feel the strength of the body now. All the muscles tense up. Feel your strength. Reach. Open. Feel the infinite capacity of your being as you look out through the cosmos. You are the radiant sun. Exhale. Shake the arms out. Shrug the shoulders. And let's continue with that Surya Mudra, that ring finger and thumb touching, palms facing up. And allow yourself to bathe in the gratitude of the union of heaven and earth in you. How the cosmos is designed. It allows you to be in a oneness with all of these forces of creation that weave themselves into an organism such as you. You're tapped in. You have access to everything you need right now to do the things you want, and everything you want right now to do the things you need. So just feel that stillness. Feel the question. How can I use this life so I am in harmony with my soul? Direct your mind from now on, either to the breath or experiment with this question. Tune your mind to receive input of opportunities in alignment with the truth and essence of who you are, in alignment with the soul, your soul. So you can open your eyes, and if you want to continue that meditation and stay in that flow, you can have your journal close by and write down what comes. Maybe turn on the memo, just turn on the recording and just speak what begins to surface This is the space of being conscious. The mind has released and you're free to be your true self in consciousness, different than the identified aspect of who you are, the story of your life, your name, where you have to go next. Just being still. Practice that. And that was a Kriya for authentic stillness. Thank you for joining me. And we'll see you next time when we come into this sacred space, getting our prana snacks on, nourishing ourselves with prana and consciousness. We'll tune out with a long sat and a short nam. Okay? Press the palms together. Press the thumbs into the sternum. Feel yourself as a vibratory being, all on one breath. Inhale. Sa. Nam. Recognizing truth is our identity. Thank you, Creator, for allowing your truth, our truth, to flow through this organized vessel created according to your design to regenerate and flow in a creative way that allows us to experience the beauty of life. Thank you for bubbling up answers to the questions we have, to the problems we face. Thank you for the abundance that flows, that allows us to receive the resources to organize and create the solutions needed in this time. We ask that this unfold for all beings, that all beings can be taken care of and feel and experience the opportunity to grow and evolve, being healthy and in harmony with Mother Earth and your divine design. We ask this for all our family and all our relations. Namaste, Satnam, Hallelujah, Uncle Jasaneb, Ashe, 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 Om Natakwe Ashe. Give thanks, and we'll see you next time we get our prana snack on. All right? Until then, breathe consciously. Breathe aware. Okay. One love, fam. One love.